What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Stay Free Show, where I react to today's viral trending clips, ones that y'all send me and ones that I see, and I'm like, what the heck was that? And this right here, I'm not gonna lie, this one had me a little bit triggered because I'm always wondering, what do the people think they're getting into when they commit to a certain action? Because this young man right here, 21-year-old Shane Newman, is about to make a life-altering decision. And let me tell you something. In 2003, I was sentenced to 144 years in prison. I would do 17 behind the wall, and I know for a fact that you don't want to go there, not in real life. But we're about to see what happens when him and his girlfriend got stopped at Walmart for allegedly shoplifting and brought to the back office. The security guard, an off-duty police officer, actually checked him to see if he had any weapons or anything on him. You think he did a good job? Let's get into the clip.
I told her not to steal.
Seems normal. They're just talking. What's going on?
You watched you walk over and put an item in the bag off the shelf.
He's looking around the room. Who wouldn't be, though? He's walking out. Oh, we're going to stop it right here because why? This is the moment that Mr. Shane Newman made a decision that would change his life forever. Now, let me tell you something. I remember the first time I got caught for shoplifting. It was at Value City. I got banned from Value City. It was for a $10 watch. Me and a friend stole some candy too. They caught us. They called the cops. I'll never forget it. It was traumatizing. Our mothers came. We didn't get our bikes back. I was grounded. Totally different outcome though, because I myself, and I am definitely younger than what Mr. Shane Newman was, but still, I wasn't thinking crazy. I just wanted to be out of that situation and home safe. Here, totally different reaction. And we're about to see, and keep in mind that the off-duty officer checked for weapons. Question again, how good did he check? I got to run that back really quick because I don't know if it happened quick. And my fault. I'm getting used to all these controls or whatnot. But listen, he squeezed and it wasn't loaded. He cocked back, and luckily the security guard was there. He moved quick. He moved like the Secret Service right there. Let's play it. Hey! No! Now, I'm going to tell you what's crazy. He kept squeezing. You got to be brave to get in the position where it's just air. And you got to hope that you're stronger than the person that you're trying to take that thing from, because as you should be doing, you are security, etc. That's your job. You shouldn't just be standing and let somebody light all y'all up. But still, not everybody jumps out there. Kudos to him. Also, to the officer, I believe, good emotional intelligence, good reaction, because everybody can't make that decision. And he could have hurt some other people outside of the young man that decided to make this life-altering decision. I need to tell you right here, man, if it's not over with, he's easily got a dub or better. Easily. And, you know, I don't know what was going on. I always think about mental health. I think about trauma. I think about certain things that individuals are going through, right? Because you don't just make a decision like this. This isn't a decision you just, you wake up, no, there's a buildup. I don't care if he gets up in a court of law tomorrow and says, I wasn't thinking about it till then. I get that, but there was a buildup. There was a series of actions that you committed to that said, you know what? Today, I'm going to elevate things. I don't think she knew, not the way she was running. She was screaming, no, 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 no. She was running. She's out. She's trying to get up out of there. This is a totally different scenario and situation. And let me tell you this, she's lucky that's all that happened. Because if one of those shots let off, if it hit somebody, totally different outcome for her. And I'm sure, I think she still got hit with a rock. She got hit with a charge. But the severity would have been upped. And this happens every single day. You riding with your people, you think it's this, you're committed to this, but you don't know they gonna do this. They gonna do something totally different. And this was one of those scenarios. You don't know what's going on in your homeboy's head or your people's head. I gotta say, trauma led to this. He had to been battling some demons. If you're in there shoplifting, you're battling things, you're stressed out financially. There's some things going on that leads you to this. But again, everybody moved the right way. Everybody did what they were supposed to do in that moment. I'll tell you that, because that could have went totally different. That could have, and I've already had people hit me in the, the message, yo, do you think if he was, I don't know. I don't know. But statistics say, but I don't know. You understand me? This is a crazy scene, because here we go again. I'm just sitting here. He literally could have just took the shoplifting charge if that's what it was. And even if it was a felony, he had some other charges, he would have been coming home a lot sooner than now. Now, I don't know when he's coming home. There's no telling. This is very serious. And if that's an officer, which I think it is, oh, that's super serious. That was an officer. He's wilding. Whenever there's an officer involved, act of violence, except the charge that you're going to get hit with is increased. The amount of time that you're facing in a court of law is increased. You're in serious trouble at that point. Not that if it wasn't a member of law enforcement, it would have been less severe, but there is a difference, because the justice system always, always, always wants to send that reminder that it protects its people, the workers that enforce the law, the officers that enforce the law. And I can tell you, he goes in there in front of the judge, oh, which he's gonna have to, unless he takes a plea to 60. And again, hopefully not. But I'm just looking at everything now. This is a wild scenario. Why? Why? And I'm gonna get into the why, because I checked it out on the news, and he actually gave a reason as to why. I don't think it was a legit reason, but I'll tell you in a second.
Give us your hands now.
My man got the not today Karen shirt on. It's like my favorite part of the video right there. He got the, he is not playing no games out there in the security field, man, with the not today Karen shirt on. Hilarious.
Don't touch him. Do not touch anything.
Listen, man, I don't know what the thought process was right there. But I'll tell you what his answer was in regard to why he did that. And in case you wanted to know, he said the reason he did that, the only reason that he did that, is because he wanted to run. Do you think that was a legitimate reason? Put it in the chat. I don't know. Put in the comments. If you think that was a legitimate reason that he gave, let me know. I'm curious. It could be. It very well could have been that. It could have been fear. Fear drives us as individuals, as human beings, at times to do some crazy stuff, right? Good and bad, right? Fight or flight. And maybe that was the moment or situation where he was in flight. And boy, he just flew into a nest he does not want to be in, called the penitentiary, the prison system. In Ohio, I don't know how it is out there. I heard the boys ain't playing no games, though, you know? And when he goes behind it, he may be heralded as a hero. I don't know what he's going to be heralded as, honestly. But he's going viral right now. I just say that he was not a very intelligent individual. And thank God that nobody was physically harmed. Not in that way. He might have been when he got took down. But they had to subdue him because he jumped out there. He made a decision. He made a move. So I don't know, man. You guys tell me, what do you think? My thoughts are that it was a buildup and a release, and he's going to prison for a long time. Um, I'm always going to be up here responding to these clips, man. I think it's important that we give our perspective. I'm somebody that's formerly incarcerated. Um, y'all tell me what you think, right? This is definitely not the move, though. Y'all already know if you watch my channel, I don't glorify this stuff. I'm trying to hopefully motivate y'all to not go back. When you see this, hopefully it drives the anxiety up just a little bit, so you say, I'm not gonna make no move like that, if you're even thinking like that. Penitentiary is not a place nobody needs to be. And if you've already been, no need to go back. You understand what I'm saying? And if you've never been, no need to go in the first place. So y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. More to come. This is the first one of many. Let me know if there's clips, etc. you want me to respond to, react to. I'm gonna get into those too, man. Y'all already know what it is.